Welcome back to another episode of the Twinster Pod. Yay! We're so excited that you're here. We are celebrating 1 year of the Twinster Pod. Who knew?
Can't believe it.
No, that year it went fast, I think.
Yeah, just everything's going fast lately. But yes, it went really fast.
And that's a year of singing our jingle, which we have to
Yes.
do, especially on our anniversary podcast. So, Anna one, Anna two. Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm Lorraine.
And this is the Twinster Pod Jazz Hand.
Hey.
Thank you.
Whew.
We'll be here all week. People are like, please don't. We shelter
Oh, wow.
here. So we're going to talk about just a year of memories and kind of our funnest podcast and a couple little questions. And I've got something special for Lorraine at the end. She doesn't even know about it.
I don't know.
So Lorraine, I think we talked about it for a while when we went
Hmm.
to our podcast, and I think you can agree and you can kind of elaborate on this. You sometimes just have to go, okay, let's do it. Conditions are never going to be perfect. You're never going to have A through Z all together. You just literally have to do it.
Yeah, and I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, well, we got to have this in place, this in place, this in place, this in place, and then it'll be perfect. And um, I mean, sometimes the best things come out of you just got to go with the flow.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I feel like that's what happened.
Yeah. It is what happened. We just kind of said, okay, no more excuses. We're never going to have all the things that we wanted to have. So, we initially started it like we shared in our the anniversary post that I shared,
Hmm.
because we just love each other and we wanted to spend more time together. And we've said this before, and I think our podcast audience will agree. We are the funniest people we know.
We are, yes. And humble too.
So humble. Look at us. Like the most humble people you'll ever meet. But we just have the best time. We don't ever take ourselves too seriously because honestly, you can look all around and there's all kinds of serious things going on. So
Yeah.
we just want to be a time where you can just come, laugh, relax, enjoy, engage, and just be yourselves with us because that's what we are.
Yeah, just and like today, we didn't really set a time. She said, "Let's do this." And we said we decided on a time, and then about a few minutes ago she goes, "Hey, how about in 10 minutes?"
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
let's do it. So here we are.
Exactly. So you just have sometimes you can't. I know there's people out there that are planners, and maybe you're out there thinking, "Gosh, I wish I could start a podcast with my sister, my brother, my friend, whatever." And you honestly just have to go for it. And
Hmm.
yeah, I've got a sparkly mic. Lorraine has a great mic that didn't your hubby set that up for you?
Yeah.
And my hubby got me this one. But you could just do it with,
Yeah.
a
You don't
Zoom
have to have
meeting,
that.
no mic, and go for it.
Yeah.
So that's what we we wanted to just have so much fun. And it's so fun to see, the people that have been on our podcast. We initially had because they're family, so we were like guilty by association. You have to be on our podcast.
True. No choice.
So like our mom and our sister, and Stanley, we had our pets on there. Lorraine's dog, Paco and Lila, and so we've had those guests. And then, this year we're bringing on more guests. So we had Sheila, Lorraine's best friend,
Hmm.
and she's
She's
one
your
of our
friend too.
biggest, exactly, Lorraine's best friend, my friend, but she's one of our biggest podcast fans
Yeah.
and been our biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, we really that was fun. That was and we didn't really plan any of that either. We just kind of talked about what we were going to discuss and
So,
just went with it. So that's the fun part, no rehearsing. Just go with it.
yeah, no regrets, as the tattoo says.
No rehearse. And we're hoping to have some more fellow classmates on, friends for life on. It's going to be some fun things coming up.
There will be, yeah. And so some people always, not always, but some people say they don't want to hear the sound of their voice. Like if they listen to a voice memo that they send or they hear themselves talk. Is that something that you ever were concerned about, or were you used to hearing yourself?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you hear a recording of yourself, I think the majority of us say, "Oh, I don't like my voice," but it's you. It's what makes you unique, and it's the only voice you have. So, yeah, I mean, I haven't watched our podcasts back though. I don't watch our podcasts. So if you don't like the sound of your voice, you don't have to listen to yourself, but everybody else is used to hearing you. So go for it. Don't let that stop you at all.
Yeah. Because you never know who you're going to make smile, inspire,
Hmm.
help. You might have a kind, funny word for them, and that helped cheer them up just because you took the time to say something nice, or inspirational.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and there's far bigger podcasts that are going on and more listeners, but just be yourself
yeah,
and do what you know to do and just find somebody that you can talk to about anything and just hit record. It's fun. You never know what's going to happen.
yeah. And we've
And it's memories.
exactly, we've made so many fun memories and things that there's a kind of a quote out there that says you make you make more memories, and when you step outside your comfort zone you just
Hmm.
never know what kind of memories you're going to make or impact you're going to make, or just things that just bless you, because that's usually where all the good stuff is outside your comfort zone. So if you live
Yeah,
within your comfort zone because you're like, oh, I don't like this, that, or the other, then you will always kind of put yourself in a box.
true. And I was guilty of that for a long time, but the older I get,
Yeah,
honestly, the less that matters to me and
buy your flag.
live. Live, people. That's right. Just do it.
We're weird and fun, and that's fine. We
Yeah.
just go with it because that's just who we are. But the one of the funnest podcasts that I loved was when Mom was on,
Yeah.
and we asked her a lot of questions. Remember the question we asked her? It was either Amy or Lorraine, and we were like, "Who snuck snacks the most?" And who did she say?
Dad.
Ah, she didn't
Your
say either one of
dad.
us. She was like, "You guys were fine. It was your dad I had to worry about." And it's like
Yeah, that was funny.
we would questions that we probably would have, never talked about had we not had her on the podcast.
Hmm. True.
She's a hoop and a half. We love her.
Well, and once Beckham, our
Oh,
little nephew, learned some
tell
more words,
them. Tell them about
we're gonna get him on the podcast.
our last
Well,
podcast.
yes, our last podcast, if you listen to it, we talked a lot about him. He'll be 2 in April, and you guys, he's hilarious. He's so cute and so funny. He has the best personality, and he's just so happy. His mommy and daddy have done a great job with him. And so we talked about him on our last podcast, and Matt and Kelsey let him watch it and listen to it. And now he asks however he can. I don't know if he points at the TV or said Nana and Jojo, because that's what he calls us. But they said he wants to watch us every day. And that makes us so happy.
You sent me a picture of him standing at the TV. Here it is. And this is us up on the screen. And look at him. He's standing there watching us. And Kelsey
Couldn't even get his coat off.
couldn't even get his coat off. He wanted to watch Nana and JoJo. So if we wouldn't have had that and had him, talked about him on our podcast, we wouldn't have that fun little memory that, oh my gosh, I love him so much. He's just,
I know.
he's
I
just,
can't wait till he can sit and talk to us
yeah.
during a podcast. But
Mhm.
oh, you guys, he's hilarious. He's so funny and he knows it. And he's not even 2 yet. So just wait till he has more words.
Yeah. He'll have all kinds of words, and he'll want to be like, I'm going to be on your podcast. Thank you. He'll talk the entire time and he will be like, where's my mic?
Yeah. And here's what we're discussing.
So we're gonna. I don't know if you said this, but maybe you did. I apologize if I missed it. We're gonna make a podcast just for him and send it
Oh,
to him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to record a message for him
Mhm.
so that he can listen to it and just know that it's for him. And maybe shorter so that Matt Kelsey don't have to endure us for
Yeah. For
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Yeah. But he'd probably watch it over and go. So if it's 2 minutes long, be like again or whatever he says. Nana,
True.
So it might be good if we record it for a little longer, but we're going to record him a message and
Yes.
send to him after we get this done, just so that we can tell him something special.
Yeah.
He's our great nephew, and oh my gosh, I just love him. He's just the best. He's so
Oh, he couldn't be any cuter or smarter.
yeah,
He's an amazing little boy.
he is. And so the fact that he asked for us, we were like, oh my gosh, we love him so much. So she sent me that.
See, he even recognizes our talents and hilarity.
Yes, he gets us. And his dad always thought we were the funniest people
He
ever.
did.
And so
He thought we were funny.
we appreciate how Matt has passed that on
The
to
the tradition continues.
Becky, as we call him, Beckham. He won't like that once he knows what we're saying to him.
Little Becky.
But I had some before we read our funny memes. I had something special. I found that I was going to read Lorraine, and she doesn't know this, but we talked about Grandma Rosie on our podcast, and
Hmm.
and Grandma Rosie. I have a letter from Grandma Rosie, and
Oh,
I love it. I'm going to frame this one. This is the one that is just so fun. She has the most beautiful handwriting, and she always wrote in like whatever letter she wrote you before. It was a continuation of what she said before.
yeah.
It was it was a continuous conversation. So she's talking about Aunt Kay, and then she'll talk about Lorraine, and Hayden is Lori, our cousin's son. So this is just like Grandma Rosie just opening the letter. Okay. Think Kay's going to bake Hayden a cake and etc. for his birthday, which is next Saturday. I have three of the sweetest great grandsons that were ever made. God knew what he was doing when he made them. Aunt Kay was just here, got my trash can, which was halfway down the driveway. She gave me a big hug, and I told her I would be fine. She worries too much about me, but I appreciate all she does for me. You and Lorraine enjoy one another and stay well and safe. That goes for Perry too. Love you much, Grandma Roro. And her big
Aw.
handwriting. See that?
Yeah, she would get paper out and she would just write over a few days too.
Yeah.
So she might stop, on a paragraph, and then the next day, whatever would come up,
Mhm.
she would write about.
Yeah.
And um, you'll have to find the one, uh, you know what I'm talking about. And then maybe after our birthday, read
Yeah.
it. That was so funny. But
Hilarious.
that's our dad's mom.
Mhm.
She was 93 when she passed away.
Yeah.
And she just, I never just drove by her road without stopping. I was blessed to be able to do that
Yeah.
um, the last few years of her life because I lived just about 9 miles from her. And I would go in her back door and go, yoo-hoo, and
Yeah.
she'd
To
go,
go.
yoo-hoo, because I didn't want her to be scared when I came in. But just priceless, just priceless. We'll have to talk about her sometime on a podcast, but she was an amazing woman.
Yeah. That's where we got our funniness from. Her and her sisters, Maggie, Rosie, Zodi,
Oh my
and
gosh.
the cutest names like ever. And they were just the best.
They could have had the best podcast. People would have loved to tune into the four of them talking.
The 4 grams, the 4 grams, you know,
Mhm.
they were just, and the names are so cute. Maggie, Zodi, Annie, Rosie. Now you tell me what other, like that's the cutest
Yeah.
quadro or whatever you want to say, quad, quadruple um, set of
Yeah.
names is so cute. But yeah, we had such good memories over the past year, and this year we're going to be bringing on, you know,
Mhm.
to interview and just kind of connect with. And it'll be so fun because we're going to make more memories as we move to year two. Um,
Yeah, absolutely.
so we want to thank Perry for making our logo. Uh,
Mhm.
did a great job. It definitely
Did.
um, captured our individual personalities on the logo.
And thank you if you've listened to even just one. Thank you very much. We really appreciate everybody's busy and you could be doing other things, but
Yeah,
thank you for just giving it a try and listening to us. And if you support us and share and comment, thank you. We really do appreciate it because we're just talking to each other and it's kind of just become a thing for a year.
yeah,
So it's how we can, like she said, we can keep in touch because I'm in Idaho. I'm clear out on the West Coast now, up in the mountains, and she's in Illinois, and it's like 1,500 miles away from each other. So it's far away, but this is a way that we can still keep
mhm,
in touch
exactly, exactly. So you know how we always end our podcast with what, Lorraine?
with our funny memes.
And I'll let you go first, and then I'll go last,
Okay,
and then we'll
I
close it
just have
down.
a couple.
In history.
Okay. Sounds good. This one said, I asked my 8-year-old if he liked my sleeveless blouse. He said, the color's fine, but I don't like public armpits.
Ah,
Public armpits. It's going straight to good.
yeah, that's hilarious.
Kids are so funny the way they see things.
About where they think
And
and
then this one's got a picture of two slugs. And it says, what if slugs are just divorced snails? Yeah, Michelle took the house.
I cannot. That's funny. All right,
That's it.
here's mine. I don't get enough credit for acting far less insane than I actually am.
This is very true. Yes.
Hashtag, I hear an amen from the other.
I was going to say, did Perry write that?
Yeah, Perry wrote that. Yeah. This one's just a funny one. Don't come to my house unannounced. I will stare at you from my window. And then I've seen this one running around different places. And I'm like, I'm going to read this one on our anniversary podcast. After my funeral, I want one of my friends or my sister. I don't want to go before you, but it's a funny meme. My friends to take my phone and text to everyone, thanks for coming.
I just saw one the other day that said, at my funeral, please take the flowers off the casket and throw it in the audience to see who's next.
Yeah, that's so funny. See, those are the kind of funny memes. If you have funny memes, please send them to us. We've had a few people send us some, and honestly, nothing makes us more happy than to receive a funny meme, read one. Because that's
Yes.
kind of how it started. I would send them to Lorraine, and we're just busting up.
Yeah.
So it's just funny. So happy anniversary, Lorraine, for our first year.
Back to you too. Happy anniversary.
And we
Looking forward to another year.
another year. We're already in our second year. So happy anniversary to all of you. You guys are our podcast family, and you're probably going to be asked to be on our podcast if you're a listener. So be ready for
Never know. And if you can't wait, text us, message us, let us know that you are
that.
ready and we'll make it happen.
Yep, exactly, exactly. So with that, we hope we made you smile. We hope we made you laugh. And thank you so much for the 1 year anniversary of the Twinster Pod with us.
Yes, thank you very much. We love you all.
We sure do. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.